Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Manor Lords. With your gracious host Nimrod today. So what we have going on, last time we built our farming complex. Went ahead and we are building a farmhouse there and somewhere else along this line. Right down here. As soon as those are done, we'll go ahead and transition over, and once winter hits and all this is harvested, we are going to go ahead and just demolish these, have farming out there in the middle of nowhere. Might move the... Actually, I probably won't move the windmill unless I stick it up here on the hill. Because it does need an open space. But for right now, we're actually doing okay on food. We got 2 months worth of food. It's only going up from here. Windmill is still going to town. We got 3 grain and 5 flour in there. And our large storehouse is not full. I don't know why it's saying it is. Granary, we still have 107 flour, 35 more grain. We're starting to store up some bread now, so we are doing better. Our forager is saying he is out of berries to collect, which would be the truth. And our dyer, I'm not sure if we're actually making any clothes for the dyer yet. But we are focusing on cloaks, which uses yarns and dyes. And we have all sorts of stuff getting traded in and out, so hopefully we can find a nice little middle ground. As you can see, we are importing barley and wheat to bare minimums. Food-wise, we are going to make sure we have at least 10 bread, 20 berries, and 20 veggies. And we are exporting wooden parts, yarn. I don't think we're getting rid of any commodities just yet. And then war bows. Issue we ran into last time is our saw pit was actually having issues keeping up because our timber was too low. So that should start getting fixed here shortly. And I believe what we are going to do is... We got 4 families working right now. As soon as they're done, we'll plop them into these spots. 0% there and 0% here. Almost wondering if I should pop a road between the two. Let's see. It's going to be right there. I think we have... Yeah, we got a little road right here. We'll run it from there to here, up to there. There we go. Give them a little shortcut through. And then we'll do the same thing right here. That way they're not having to hit the King's Highway. Don't want to be taking on that extra King's tax. And hopefully what we can do is actually start getting some boosts to this bread and everything. I do want to possibly put down 2 more farmhouses because we got 4, 8, 12. We got 14 sets. So I'm not sure how much each farmer will be able to do on their own without the oxens. So we will have to kind of wait and see. I don't know why it keeps telling me these spots are full, but they are not. Our forager should be getting herbs, which is under commodities. We got 17 herbs. Got plenty of flour finally. And do we have? We have someone working in the clay furnace. So we are actually going to hit trade. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start selling. We will export roof tiles. We'll keep like 20 of them. I can't click and hold. 20. And as soon as we have $160, we'll be able to actually boost that a little bit and get things going correctly. And as soon as we get rid of these farms, I think I'm just going to fill it up with burgages. With maybe the exception of this one. Because I'd like to not destroy the berries, because those are a very decent resource and we're not getting any more until we move over here, which I believe is going to be our next move, because we're doing good with iron and stuff. We haven't even touched it yet. I'm going to go ahead and just, yeah, we will just demolish those. I like the idea, but if only one farmer is willing to work on each one, it's not going to be worth it in the long run. So we are also going to need 2 more oxen. How many do we have right now? We have 3 ox, 2 of which are in the farm. So we're going to want to trade ox, ox, ox. Okay, so we already have that pre-planned. And sheep are actually... Oh, never mind, they're 30. Yeah, so we'll get the ox first. Unassigned oxens are needed for construction at the farmhouse. Do we not have one in... Let's see, livestock, plowing, nothing. Where's that third oxen at? He's plowing fields. Do we have 3 plowing right now? Farmhouse, livestock, we got 1 in there, and that's forester. Okay. We will drop down to 1 of you for right now, so the other one keep moving stuff. Because the sooner we can get those farmhouses up, the better. And this also gives us a nice little bloop to the iron mine. But we should be able to get enough wheat. This one's going to be giving us 57 and 42. And that should be here anytime now. And as soon as we get that in, we're actually still doing decent for grain right now. We still have 32 grain, 103 flour. I'm going to stick... We already got 2 in there. Okay, so we're surplusing now. We're doing good. It's just taken some time since we got so low for so long. Now we just gotta be able to get that tavern back up and running. Let's see. I think what our best bet's gonna be to do is just unassign these people for right now. And go ahead and hold off. We only need 1 in there. Let's see. We have our stable right here with nothing in it. Let's see what else we might need to work on. Our woodcutter's doing good. You get 265 firewood, so we are doing great on that note. It's just going to be trying to keep up with the food. It'd be nice if we could turn one of these into like a vegetable field. That'd be actually really cool. And we'll have 72 barley. What we will do is try to save up some money. So how much is it going to take per? 25 per. So 25.50, 150 right there just to upgrade. And that's if we can get those food stalls up and running. At least 3 types of food. Which they should have. Vegetables, eggs. I think we're going to have apples here shortly. Yeah, look at that. Should be getting apples here, too. And that one will still be another year or 2. Unless they're not... You guys have 1. What do we have in the storehouse? No food in that one, and we have herbs and bread. So yeah, we're only holding on to the bread right now. Hopefully as people keep eating the bread, we'll be able to surplus the others. Okay, and our oxen's going to town up here. And it looks like our other one's starting right here. So that's a wheat field and a wheat field. I'm wanting to have these farmhouses done before winter. This way everything can start getting plowed and hopefully be good to go. But if this setup does work better, then we will know smaller farms are going to be more beneficial in the long run. I'm going to take him out of the mining pit for a little bit. Let's see. I don't really know if I want to... Yeah, I don't think we're going to want to export those. Now I'm going to stick a second person in the saw pit to help keep up with the surplus of timber that we have right now. Let's see. 17%. It's just going to take a while trying to get the goods over there because that ox has to come all the way back here to go all the way back. That's why in this it's kind of nice to keep everything a little bit closer knit, but sometimes you can't. I mean, Especially if I want to do a farm like this, it's going to take them forever to be able to do anything. But I do want to get some extra oxen working the fields so they can get stuff back and forth a little bit quicker. And since they'll be storing the product inside the actual farmhouse itself, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we should start harvesting. Okay, good, good, and good. Okay. And they'll bring those to the farmhouses that are already done. See, I love that you can have multiple people harvest, but only one plowing. I have yet to make sense of that. I think those bigger farms would have done great if more than one person would have been plowing at a time, but, you know, sometimes you only got the one. I don't get it, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see. Still doing good on bread. I'm almost tempted to throw another person, but their pantry is doing great, so I'm going to leave them be for now. Let's see. Clay furnace is going. How are we doing on clay? 98, so we are good there. Let's see. Boop, bada boop. We still have a good surplus of wheat and barley. Our bread is fine. Eggs are actually doing good. Veggies, we need some. Berries, we need some. That's where we're going to be spending a lot of our money. But for right now, let's hit no trade. This way we can try to save up a little bit of money so we can do these upgrades. We are only exporting. Okay. Let's see. Good there. And our war bows, we're still sitting at 15. Where's our Fletcher? He's over here, isn't he? Fletcher. Construction reserve. So he's holding on to 10. So as long as we have 10 planks, we'll be good. But they should be working diligently. I don't know why they're all waiting, going home. Might just be from lack of storage. Okay, so we got 2 fields pretty much done. And this upcoming year, it should actually be a little bit better since they'll be able to focus on those. Okay, so it looks like these 2 fields are completely done. Farmhouse has 41 wheat, 51 barley, 4 wheat, and a plank. I don't know why they got a plank, but okay. And granary, still doing good on flour, so I think this might be our first winter without any deaths. Hold on. Wooden desk, knocking on it. Let's see, gonna go ahead and let them keep doing their thing for a little while. If we can get a decent surplus of food, we'll be okay. Like right now, our fuel's at 6. And I mean, we're just kind of casually pushing through there. This one's not doing at... Did I not have any... Probably because I don't have anyone in there. There we go. But I want these built up quick, so that's why I'm trying to leave them how they are. That has all its goods. But I think what we might do is as soon as we have these done... Alright, so we have 1 farmhouse done. So I'm going to go to advanced. We're going to get rid of you. And you. I don't want to demolish it right now. Just because of what it is. Okay, so we're going to demolish that one. Demolish that one. I just want to make sure they get that wheat. I think that's what's in there. Okay. And we will demolish that one. Okay, so now we have 3 good zones. Our farmers, we're going to stick... We'll do 3 in each. We're going to add a plowing station. They should be working on this one now. But let's up the priority on this one. because it won't take any time at all to put some burgages in. And most of these, yeah, we're at capacity. And I think we're going to want to stay here just for a little bit, make sure everything's running smoothly, and we can actually do what we need to do. Let's see, so... You're going to be fallow, so I do need to go ahead and put fences on all of those. That's going to be 5 apiece for planks, which means this saw pit, they're going to have to get going. I don't want to, but I think I might need to at some point. Livestock, we're going to try to get a few extra. That way we have extra oxes to transport everything. Alright, so this field is going to be fully plowed. That's one of our barley fields. And they should start seeding pretty quickly as well. This one... I don't know why they're plowing a fallow field. That one should be done. Alright, so we're just going to let them do their thing. Let's speed it up times 12 and see how much they actually get done. This could be good, could be bad, I don't know yet. 117 wheat. And we're sitting at 5 grain, 108 flour. So all we need is the 1 log, 1 timber. Which looks like it might be right there. And then we'll go ahead and add that ox back into there as soon as we can. Come on, come on. There we go. Advanced, add a livestock to it. Okay. Plowing by hand, sowing, okay. So they are doing decent. These ones down here, they're going to take more time just naturally. Yeah, I know winter's coming. November is my last month, so I have about a month and a half. We're going to add a plowing station, general. Let's up the priority on that as well. See, I don't know if I demolish this, if all that stuff disappears. So for right now, we will come in here. I probably should keep 1 person in there doing nothing but threshing. Actually, you know what? Let's try it. This one's only got 4 wheat in it. We're going to demolish, demolish. Okay, so supplies just drop on the ground. That's fine. And then as soon as they get this one done... Camo? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Advance. Put a cow in there. Plowing and transporting. Okay, so we are good. And we will take this farmhouse. I'm going to leave these people in... No, I'm not. I'm going to demolish. Oh, come on. Somebody just needs to pick up the wheat. The wheat. Okay, so they are going to town on the plowing. Looks like we got 1 field done, 2 fields done. That one's going to be done shortly. So we might be okay. Let me stick an extra family in each of these. Okay, that's going good. I do want to try... I'm all messed up. I just got rid of all the stuff I've had here for a while. So windmill, forester, communal oven. Let me stick extra person in there to help get up some of this product. Okay, so most of that should be good. Windmill's still doing good. We do not have much grain. I probably should have left that. Because here comes the winter. Winter number 4? 4, I think. food. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we got all the stock right there up. The large granary. We have 10 wheat, no wheat, 4 grain. So I wonder if they are bringing the wheat over to here. Got 2 and 33, 35. I do. I wonder if they're bringing it over here so they can go ahead and do that. So we got 2 of the farms done. And we got us some more oxen. So we are going to want to do boop. And boop. So we have 4 oxen sitting in the stables. We have one that is, let's see, small stable. We should have 1 in here. And we should have some over here. Okay. So we are doing okay with that note of it. Got plenty of bread. Flour still going good. I've got 8 in there. I know it's going to be a long transport from A to B, but oh, we got 66 grain in here. They are empty. And they got 2 grain and another wheat. Okay. Now, do I want to put some houses over here for these workers so they're not having to walk all the way from over here to there to do their work? I don't think so, not as of right now. Okay. So I'm going to close that. Got someone in the malt house. That'll make ale, and then as soon as I stick someone back in there, we'll be able to have the ale. I just want to make sure we have enough food. So, I mean, I could always stick another person in the oven, in the communal oven. Okay. We are already in January. We're not getting any more people right now. We have plenty of families. It's at 12 and 31, 43 families right now. I probably could have looked right there. That we're having to feed, which is causing the issue. So until we get our food supply under control, I think we're going to keep it right about there. But we have better odds now. We have 2 ox and 4 families per farmhouse. So that should help out a good bit. It looks like we are still making grain. And our woodcutters are saying, yeah, we got 10 months worth of fuel. So you are full up and you are not. So I'm going to pause you. Not pause, but we'll pause you. So I think the family stays working. Yeah, but they just don't keep producing. Our foresters are doing great. They are making sure that our tree population stays up. We have 193 timber. We're finally starting to make some planks again. Actually got 2 people in there, and normally 1 person keeps up with an entire timber yard, so it's interesting. And we should be getting some sheep. Got 12 extra planks. Royal tax increased. I don't know what that means. Annual royal tax. Oh, so I'm gonna have to start charging people to live here. I am lost. Where am I? No, for real, where am I? Okay. So, let's go to our manor. I don't want to do this. Taxes. Land tax of 10%. We're going to lose 8. We're fine. We'll do 20. We'll lose 15. Let's do 20%. Because I'm going to have to get 134. Yeah. And that's going to... It's not going to be pretty. Alright, so we are in March. They should be over here starting to do the plow. We got 2 fields that they're actually growing. They're not good growing, but they're growing. And just let them go to town. What are they doing here? They are all plowing that one field. And our approval rating's 92. That is, like, abnormal. Let's see, crafting. Commodities? So we have 9 ale. Still got 4 barley. And if we go ahead, we'll open up the tavern and get some people happy. We are still doing great on grain and flour, so we are finally doing something right. Tavern supply. We're starting to get some ale in there. That should be good. If we could just get the types of food, we would be okay. Okay. Cannot do that because the food stall supply. Food stall. Food stall. Yeah. So as soon as we can get the food stall, we'll be better off. But I think now that we have the families reset up in a different orientation, might actually be okay. I mean, we got 4 ox that should be plowing. The other families are slowly doing everything. This barley field should be done. I do need to go ahead and set up some pastures. We got 16 berries. I don't think we took our forager. No, he's still in there. So, let's take a look here. Still only 1 type of food. And we are up to $3 in our treasury. Used for import or converted to treasury via tax. I don't know what happens if I don't hit this in the next 310 days. I'd rather not find out, but I don't want to do it. Okay. Because they don't have much money to begin with. So let's go in here. We're going to trade. We're going to pause you. That way we're not spending money there. Let's look at our trades here. I want to make sure we're not importing. No and no. We're not bringing in any weird foods. We are only exporting, exporting, and exporting. Okay. So we are sitting at 81 regional wealth now. So now all we can really do is just kind of wait and hope. Let's see, which ones of you are level 1s? You still haven't pinged in that there's new food. Nor have you. Nope, it's because you stopped already. I think what I'll have to do is just keep an eye on it and make sure that I hit it right in time. Fallow, 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 fallow. So we might actually get all these planted. Yeah, so they're planting some more. I'm not sure how well it's going to do, but... What are you guys upset about? Lack of food. We actually have a decent variety. I don't know why you're upset. And I think what we're going to do... Is our tavern empty? I'll tell you what, these people can drink. General... He has a malt in there, so I mean, yeah, we're just going to have to hold off on that portion of it. Because they drink through that barley. Alright, 151, 152. Alright, so we are actually going to be okay. Barley... Blacks, we got wheat that's going to be growing. Like, this may have been our best bet. I think that it was. We're up to 38. We have 250 days. We should be okay on that. I'd like to lower it once we hit it and just keep a low tax rate. That way we keep some money in. Because I'm not sure how often this hits either. Usually collected from taxes. Can be used for diplomacy, hiring retinue and mercenaries, as well as settling a new region. Build a manor to enable it. Okay. So I just need to make sure that we hit enough. You got 16 berries in there, buddy. I don't know what you're... See, you're getting them. Our dyer's dying. Disapproval from our joiner. I don't know why they're saying there's not food. Unless they're just not bringing the food to the actual stall. And our windmill is going to town still. Our granary, 110 flour, 12 grain. We have an ale. So maybe if I keep the malt house going... Yeah, keep the malt house going. It'll drop all the ale in there. Okay, and then I guess every winter we'll just have a drinking fest. That sounds good to me. Yeah, our timber camp's doing good over here. They're harvesting their veggies. Let's see. I mean, we have 20 vegetables, 32 eggs. I mean, that's total goods. That's why. We're up to 102. So we are good on taxation right now. So let me go ahead and drop this down to 20. That'll increase our approval odds. Clothing church. Yeah, so we should be doing okay. We are starting to get a decent amount of money now. I think as soon as this hits 2 in the food, we're going to hit pause. How are we doing on planks? Planks are going down pretty quick. But our farms are all done. Got 177 wheat coming, 108 flax, 136 barley. So I think what we're going to want to do next for these fields is go ahead and set up our pastures in them. I think that'd probably be one of our best bets. That way we can get everything rolling on that note. Still slacking there. We will unpause you. Let you get back to going to town. This saw pit is going... he can't keep up. I never thought I'd see the day that the saw pit could not keep up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit boop and boop. And get 2 of them done at a time. We got 2 people working. And not enough stable space. Stable, we got 2. I thought I put that on pause. That's got 2. These don't technically have stable spaces, do they? What did you bring in? Alright, we're going to unpause you, but we're going to shut that off. Maybe that's what it was, because it was paused. It was not wanting to... I don't know. I'm going to stop pretending I know. But let's go ahead and set up a hitching post over here. Let's see. Logistics. Okay, we will set it up right about there. That'll work. And I do think we are going to stick a couple burgages over here and let the people that live here work here. I think that's going to be a little bit better for everybody. I'm just not sure how well it's going to work. So we need 4 burgages. 4 families worth of burgage. We'll give them the nice size house. So we'll do it that way. And then we'll come over to this one. I have a road here somewhere. Right there. Okay, so we will stick you... I don't really want to take up the iron spot if we can avoid it. And boop, boop. Alright, we'll do that. And that takes stone, that does iron. How big is this deposit? Alright, so that's not too bad. But we're not going to worry about that right now. They are starting to gather crops. So, we're going to see how much we actually get crop-wise. Sitting at 70 wheat, 45, 53. I mean, that number... That next harvest, those numbers can't be real. If it is, we are going to be set. Sorry for the popping. I'm cracking my knuckles. No, it's not the best thing in the world for you, but it's a habit. So, I mean, if that's truly how much wheat we have coming in, I'm going to want to get an extra person. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to want to get extra people working. So we already got a new family moving into the Burgage plot. Go expand. Yeah, as soon as those all get done, we'll go ahead and expand them. Keeping an eye on our crop. Alright, but we've actually gone over our 30-minute mark. So I'm going to stop the game here, and I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching.